My name is Lauren Amedure. I'm the pastry chef at Beauty in Essex. Today we are creating dishes with our mothers for Mother's Day. I am doing a chocolate zucchini cake with an almond ice cream and toasted marshmallows because it reminds me of my mom. Growing up, me and my mom would bake a lot. I'd always have a sweet tooth, and the chocolate zucchini cake was one of my favorite cakes growing up. I always loved chocolate, and we would bake this together all the time.
Baking with Lauren growing up was an adventure. As a young kid, she would always want to bake and be right there by my side, so it was great. She was always next to me in her kitchen. She had a little kitchen. So when I was in my kitchen, she'd be in her kitchen. So it was like, you know, she would always be like right there, so she would help me do whatever I was doing. The recipe is my mother's. I used to bake it with my mother growing up when I was a child. So it's just the recipe that I took from her when I moved away, and it just escalated from there. So I used to bake it with Lauren, and hopefully someday she'll bake it with her child.
My favorite detail about this cake is that we're garnishing it with a butterfly in memory of my grandmother. She passed away, I think, 9 years ago now, and she was a big part of my life, and she was a big part of my mom's life. That's why I love this cake. I got the opportunity to help open Beauty in Essex, LA for 8 months, and a couple days before I left, my grandfather passed away. And my mom would always, every time we saw a butterfly, she'd always be like, "There's Grandma," like watching over us. And I was a little bit upset that I couldn't attend my grandfather's funeral. So the day of the funeral, I decided to hike up to the Hollywood sign. I decided to do it, and I decided to do it by myself. And I was very proud of myself for getting up there. So I decided to FaceTime my mom, and she was very proud of me too. And when I was done with FaceTime with her, a butterfly landed right on my shoulder. And it was like my grandmother's way of telling me like everything was gonna be okay. So for this Mother's Day, we'd love for all of you guys to come down and try mine and my mother's chocolate zucchini cake.